Okay, so today we're finishing 13.1, which is rectangles and squares. So it says the area of a rectangular carpet is 54 feet squared. If the carpet is 9 feet long, how long or how wide is the side? So we know that base times height is area, and my base times my height is equal to 54 feet squared. Well, I also know that my base, if I have base times height, is equal to my area is 54. I know my base is going to be 9, and I'm solving for h, so I have 9 times h. Whew, sorry about the bad handwriting. 9 times h. So the opposite of times is divide. I need to find h, figure out what h is. Okay, so if I divide both sides by 9, I'm left with h on one side and 54 divided by 9 on the other. So if I have my height, or this side right here, 54 divided by 9 is 6. So what does that mean? My height will be 6 feet squared. Here's another visual for you if you need that. And I am going to move on to the second slide.
A rectangular tabletop has an area of 28 square feet. The tabletop is 3½ feet wide. How long is the tabletop?
So let's go ahead. I know I have an area, and my formula for area is base times height. Well, what do I know in this information? I know the area is 28 feet squared, so I'm going to write 28, and my equal sign. My width is 3½ and I'm trying to solve for the other variable. So the opposite of multiply is to divide. I need to divide both sides by 3½ Well, dividing fractions is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Before we do that, let's do the wheel to 3½ 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So I'm going to have 7 over 2 times h, this is another way I can write the problem, is equal to 28. Well, the opposite of multiply is divide, but when we divide fractions, it's the same as doing SpongeBob and flipping the reciprocal. So I know that if I have 28 and my reciprocal of 7/2 becomes 2 over 7, if I multiply both sides by 2 over 7, these will cancel. So if I have 21 over 1 and I multiply that by the reciprocal of 7/2, which is 2/7, I should get my answer. Now you can do 28 times 2 and then 7 times 1, but I like looking at my diagonals to make it easy. Can anything come out of both 7 and 28? Well, yeah, 7 is a factor of 28, so 7 divided by 7 is 1, and 28 divided by 7 is 4. So 4 times 2 gives me 8. 1 times 1 is 1. What does that mean? Well, that means my height, or the length of the tabletop, is going to be 8 feet squared. Go ahead and put that in your notes. On to the last problem.
Given only the area of a square, can you find the dimensions of the square?
So let's think about it. If we have a square like this, and they tell me that my area is 16, can I figure out what the side lengths are and why? I would like you to write 2 to 3 sentences and to prove your reasoning. When you are done, go ahead on to your homework.